But
and
you
only
also
because I don't
forced
have
me
my
to have
other
the
half.
kids. Like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Because
You don't want to have your kids?
I mean, like, when I was pregnant, I told him I didn't want them because I wanted to go party.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Honestly, don't get how people can be this bad at life. We got a mother and a father. The father is suing the mother. He's struggling to pay for their children. They had together. Because, you know, it takes two to tango. He's the main caregiver because she has gone rogue and thinks her life is more important. She thinks going out and partying is worth more of her time. Imagine that. Oh.
you know, my kids are always with me, and she's always at work. You know, she's always working for the hospital. You know, yeah, we said back then that we could do this together as one. I went so much as far as swapping complete schedules. I started doing overnight shift now, and even when she's not at work, she's just never home. I don't know where she is. She doesn't call us. She doesn't call our kids. My kids are always wondering where she's at. For days at a time, she's never home.
How are you disappearing for days? Nice to know that you have a life and all, but what about your kids' life? When you have kids, it's not all about you anymore. The intelligence just isn't there. And you know, it's not the kid's fault that their mother has no intelligence. And stop using this poor man. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of wrote this woman off already.
And we broke it off several weeks ago, and only with my income alone, I can't really just do it with just me and my kids, especially that one has autism. I've always got to take her to the doctor and whatnot. And for these past 3 weeks, I have not seen or heard from her, even as so much as trying to help out with the kids or anything like that.
As if it's come to the point where you have to take her to court for her to actually do something. This is actually so tragic. She clearly doesn't want to help out with her own kids. Why even have them then? Serious question. What's the fucking goal here? I'm struggling to understand the procedure and how you can be this bad. This man's heart is on the table saying he's struggling and she don't even give one shit. In what world is this?
So I can't get it. I'm surprised she's even here at court today.
Okay, when you say kids, how many?
I have two.
Two, all right.
You mean we?
No, I have two.
Yo, what is wrong with this woman? Did she actually just say that? Is she okay? No, I actually think she's delusional. You don't get that luxury if you're sloshing around, not even acknowledging you have children half the time. The nerve on this woman today, I'll tell you. I don't like her already, to be honest. I actually don't like her.
Ma'am, I'm addressing him. So he answered appropriately, and you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Her, sorry.
Okay.
You tell her.
Thank you.
And you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Does she think this is Does she think this is funny? Does she think this is funny? Oh boy. Oh woman, you are someone else. Who is she? Where can we find? I'm joking. How can you laugh at that though? For reals. Who do you think you are? I know I throw this word out quite a lot, but I actually think she's a psychopath. Tell me otherwise.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
She just, for as long as I can remember, about 2 years now, she's just never been wanting to come home really. And honestly, I've caught her having some painkillers that I would only assume she's taken from the hospital she works at. She's either on painkillers or sometimes I'll find needles around and whatnot. So I know she works at a hospital, so she's got to get the drug from there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
I just hate that it's really around the kids. The kids find it before I do most of the time.
That's a lot to take in, all this, to be honest. How can you be this irresponsible? Is it really one of them where you can't stand your kids this much you get off your face, yeah? Is that your solution? First of all, how are you leaving needles all over the place when you have young children? Second, are you actually dumb? This pisses me right off. But, you know, I want to hear from her because there's always two sides to the story. Maybe she could bring it back around. Or maybe she does in fact belong in a bin. We will find out. If this is for reals. I'm kicking off.
I mean, I'm not sure where he's getting this intel from, but that's
Obviously the
not true.
kids.
I mean,
Are you saying your kids are liars?
I mean, they could be. I mean, I'm not sure. I
You're-
mean, for all
you're not.
Oh my gosh, what a shambolic scene we've just seen before us. Are you serious? I can't believe she's stooping this low to insinuate that her own kids are lying. Why am I even surprised though? How would your own kids lie about something so random like that? And so specific? What an absolute waste of air. I'm not having this. I hope now she's a changed woman. I hope this sort of helped her because I feel like she needs a bit of help. Well, I don't know. Maybe she's too far gone, to be honest. I don't think she can even see what's right in front of her, to be honest. She's very lucky to have 2 children as it is. I kind of feel sorry for him. He's had to put up with a lot over the years, hasn't he? I mean, I don't even know about their life, but I can tell just off this, he's had to put up with a lot.
I mean, they could be. I mean, I'm not sure. I
You're-
mean, for all
you're not sure because you're not around that much.
I am around. I just have to work all the time. I mean, it's not my fault that, you know, saving lives isn't important to him.
Is that the only thing that she can think of as an excuse? Because I'm struggling to wrap my head around this whole thing, if I'm honest. How you can have a mindset. Hang on. You're too busy saving lives. Yeah, because this woman is saving lives every minute of each day. Stop gassing. But what about her children's lives? Don't matter about their lives. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? She's trying her best to just come off as such a nice, caring person. You know, out here putting her life on the line for others, yet is abandoning her own kids. Just make it make sense, even a little bit, because I'm getting a bit dooley listening to this, to be honest. I can't even comprehend what she's trying to say here.
Saying that you're not contributing anything.
I mean, I am, though. Like, I feed them or sometimes, and
I feed them.
Oh yeah, Mies? Oh yeah, I feed them sometimes. What is she actually on? Seriously, you feed your kids sometimes. Do you know how terrible that sounds? You chose to birth humans, mini humans, and you feed them sometimes. Bruh, what am I even supposed to say to this? Feel sorry for them kids, I'm not gonna lie, she don't even deserve them. I feed them sometimes. I just can't even with this anymore.
You'd agree with me that that's your responsibility, right?
She brings them fast food and leaves again.
Okay, but it's food, though.
Okay, is she like on planet Earth? Because I'm confused. Fast food. Yeah, that's so healthy, isn't it? Oh my God, they get all their nutrients from fast food. But it's food though. Wow. Not even surprising. She seems bare lazy anyways. Just look at her. It's fucking embarrassing at this point. Let's give her a little lesson right now. It's actually cheaper to cook a healthy meal. You can even freeze the leftovers if you want. Kind of a revelation, isn't it? If you want to get all technical. Why am I giving parenting advice? I ain't even a parent. This is coming from someone with a fucking ED. How am I in more tune than a woman with 2 kids, bro?
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say, here's food, and leave.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
Oh yeah, I just leave my kids on a tablet. I'll just leave the kids on the tablet vibe because I'm too lazy. Is this woman for real? I have no idea how she even has the confidence to say this, to be honest. Like, you're really giving your child the best start in life, ain't you?
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet? You think that's
I mean,
okay?
they have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
Is she I'm trying to be as polite as possible, you know, but is she delusional? Yeah, I love how she keeps saying educational stuff. You telling me, yeah, a woman that buys fast food every time and says it's food, you're telling me that person is looking at what her kids are watching. Of course she's not. But the real problem here that I just want an answer here. Why is she not teaching them educational stuff? That's your job, not the tablet. You got time to faff around with painkillers, but you haven't got time to educate your own children. I just can't believe she sat there trying to justify it as well. It's actually fucking strange.
Me, personally, myself, I sit there with my kids and I open a book with them and I help them with their homework. I feed them. I'm not much of a good cook, but I do what I can.
This bloke, he is the mother and the father. This man is a top bloke and I rate him, to be honest. You honestly love to see it. He adapted and overcame. There's no excuses with this one. You can tell he loves his children.
Overnight, because I want to spend time with my kids.
He changed his shift to
As he
spend more
should.
time
He's
with
a
the
dad.
kids. As you should. You're a mom. The audacity.
I mean, but I have a more important job.
I mean, how many times are you going to say that? I mean, you have the audacity to say that he's a dad and he should do these things, but you're the mom and not doing these things. He changed his shift. Why can't you?
Because it's inconvenient to me.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him. It's your job to take care of him.
You believe that?
No.
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. No.
I'm sorry, but that is the most disgustingest thing I've heard all year. Easy. I mean, it was, let's be honest, it was kind of easy to work that out anyway, just looking at her attitude and behaviour, but to actually admit it though.
I mean, considering that one of them has autism, you should want to spend more time with your kids.
I mean, I get it, but it's too much work having a kid with autism. That's why I just leave it to him, because he's better suited for that.
Better suited? What, because he actually spends time with them? Oh yeah, God, it's so much work, isn't it? Well, I don't know why you didn't think about this before you had kids then. Well, I don't understand why she's so confused about everything. Oh my God, it's so hard. Why would you pop out a kid then? Make better life decisions. Something else that just shows the weird nature of this woman and the entitlement. It also came out that she has been asking the father for money when she should be paying him child support because he has the kids most of the time. But get this, apparently she deserves it, according to her. She deserves money off him.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
I mean, he has an obligation to give me support.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. You came here to waste my time because you have the same obligation to your kids. He should not be paying you anything if the kids are with him majority of the time. If they're living with him, if he is the primary parent, he is tasked with the daily duties of caring for these kids. He shouldn't pay you anything, ma'am. And it is ridiculous that you believe that he should.
Well said from the judge, to be honest. I can't watch any more of this. She's gone too far, literally and physically, and I really couldn't give a shit about someone that thinks a shitting tablet is an acceptable way to raise kids. And to think that she's a mother actually makes me physically sick. Oh my God, imagine being like this. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please take care, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next ones.